Hello everyone, welcome to the reading. This reading will be about Rihanna and ASAP Rocky. Now I'm having this reading because I seen a YouTube video where this lady was talking about people saying that Rihanna lost her spark. And this lady was giving a very interesting breakdown as far as people's expectations, particularly women. And just all sorts of stuff she was getting into. So if you want to see it, I'm going to be putting a screenshot here. Okay then. So I'm going to also be looking into interesting questions because people are saying things like Rihanna lost her spark. I've been seeing that now for the past 2 months, probably even 4, that Rihanna lost her spark. That she just doesn't have it anymore. So I'm going to be seeing how do Rihanna feel about that. I'm also going to be seeing, because people are saying that behind the scenes, ASAP is trying to chop Rihanna down to size and make her feel less than and all that. People come up with a lot of speculations. So I'm going to be seeing, is that man trying to break down her confidence? Is he trying to drain her somehow? What's going on? But before I get into all those interesting questions, we're going to be seeing what pops up. So let's just see. What's the energy around this Rihanna? What's happening with Rihanna? Fuck ASAP. Let's see what's happening with Rihanna. The High Priestess. Everyone always saying that she lost her power and stuff. Maybe just being in her vibe, chilling is part of being in her power, right? That's just what I'm seeing here. The High Priestess is someone that's in their power. You can also represent an intuitive lady, not just that, a lady that's involved in her own sort of spell work. We know that Rihanna is a Pisces, so it's this is definitely her vibe. So that's beautiful. What else can we see? Okay, there's some hurt and betrayal at the same time, though. So we're going to be seeing what that's about. Let's get the rest of the slots. Unfortunate. So let's see what else is going on. The family situation can be possibly difficult. She's trying to make it work. What's the heart of the matter? Okay, the offer, though, as far as the effort might be low on this ASAP Rocky's part. What's going on with this betrayal? The 10 of Swords. What is this betrayal pertaining to? What can we see? Because I'm seeing betrayal. And I'm going to break down all the slots and all that stuff. The Ace of Wands, perhaps the passion's not there. Not just that, it's telling me it's cold. The Ace of Swords is an energy of I don't know, this is just what I'm getting, guys. I'm getting their romantic dynamic. It's saying okay, let's say if their kids are at the age of having to take them to school. It's okay, let's take the kids to school. Okay, do we have the groceries in the house? Okay, cool. Do we have work all set up and shit for the day, for the week, blah, blah, blah. It's giving me practical sort of energy. This practical energy, though, it's lacking romance. It's almost they're on autopilot. That's what I'm seeing here. It's almost just having to reach your targets. In certain fields, if you're in sales or something, you have a certain target that you have to fulfill. That's what I'm seeing here. But it's giving me life targets. It's kind of just okay, the kids are all washed up, they're clothed, they ate. Okay, cool. They're doing her homework. Okay, cool. It's giving me a very practical energy. But it's saying that it's a lack of love. It's just what I'm seeing. What is Rihanna in her power about? What's going on with that High Priestess energy? What can we see? What else can we see with that? All right. The Six of Pentacles, she's trying to get into work. Not just that, this is giving multiple energy because the Six of Pentacles can relate to give and take. So it's telling me an angle of work. Not just that behind the scenes, she's doing whatever spell work she has to do. I'm not here to judge. I don't care. It's just what I'm seeing with the energy. She's doing some sort of spell work behind the scenes as well. About stability, not just that regarding her love. It's telling me protection spells and shit like that. She's the one that's really trying to put out this sort of effort for love. So that's sad. At the same time, she might be emotional. She might be in her feelings. This Queen of Cups is giving the most pure Queen of Cups energy. And the reason why I say that is because the Queen of Cups is actually a sensitive woman. Like, let's just be real, right? Fuck all the, like, YouTube tarot readers that's talking about all sorts of, like, random shit and shit about, like, self-empowerment and all that. All that's great and stuff if you want to hear that on repeat. But if you want, like, the true intuitive meanings of these cards, you get that here with me. The Queen of Cups is a woman that feels her energy. It's like a sentimental woman. It's a woman that would watch like Lifetime movies and cry. It's a woman that thinks about her family and kind of like cry and shit because she's like, oh, I'm so happy to have a family. Like, how are things going to progress and shit like that. Now, we're already seeing that their relationship is cold. So it's giving me a vibe that she's really in her feelings about shit. She's being a Pisces. What can we see with this 10 of Cups? What's going on with this 10 of Cups? The home, the family, all of that. What's happening with this 10 of Cups? What's happening in the home? Is it so bad because it's giving me cold energy? Okay, we have work. That's cool. You know, these people are not going without whatever they need. They're going to be receiving it with the 9 of Pentacles. Let's get a deeper insight. Betrayal, justice, karmic things going on. Isn't that fascinating, guys, that the 10 of Swords is here? And the 10 of Swords, sorry, my nails are so short. I don't want to damage my cards by trying to pull them out. You see, I think I already, like, let me slide it. Sorry, you see, my nails be so fucking short. And I'm fucking up the cards. Like, yeah, I'm so stupid. I have to watch out. This is a real cute deck, too, and I fucked it up. Sorry guys, my ADHD. I have to do better. Right? Because I don't like purchasing the same decks again. Right? I like when my energy is with a deck, I like to keep it, even when, you know, they're tarnished and they're breaking down. Yeah. I might have my exceptions though for one particular one, but I ain't gonna talk about that. But yeah, with this is new, so it's like I don't want to be damaging it and shit. It's a really good deck. You see, because I already damaged it. You see that shit. But anyway, the 10 of Swords here. So it's like, I don't know, all this, I don't know, karmic betrayal and shit. We got into it the previous reading, so you know, I don't want to be on repeat. And I know that sometimes people don't see the previous reading, but definitely watch the previous reading because it was showing that he's definitely, like, I think cheating. I forgot the details, but I think it was showing that he's cheating and planning to cheat. And, you know, it just is what it is. You know, we can't, you know, fake what it is. You know, it's showing me that there's cheating going on in a home. It's kind of just like, okay, yeah, these people have money. That's so awesome. That's great. At the same time, it's betrayal. Not just that, justice. It's karmic. And in the future slot, we have a difficult cycle. What else can we see regarding this difficult cycle? All right, sideways card. Okay. The 3 of Pentacles. I'm seeing that they're trying to make it work. And remember how I said earlier, right? This is why it's so fascinating. Remember how I said earlier when the 6 of Pentacles pop up? I was saying that she was doing spell work and stuff. Like she was doing work. Like it was giving a dual meaning of like she's doing work as far as like, you know, actual business work. Not just that. It's telling me she was doing spell work as far as this relationship, right? And that's what I'm seeing here. It's kind of just like, okay, the work again. The 3 of Pentacles, the 6 of Pentacles. Not just that, this Chariot is telling me work so he won't leave. I just got to be real with you. She's doing work so he won't leave. Yeah, and let's see. Well, I'm getting... This man... I don't know. His effort is small. Is there love in this situation? Yeah, there's love in this situation. But, I guess I'm going to just have nasty, long fucking nails and shit. I'm not going to cut it because I have an issue with stuff like that. Like, ruining the decks and shit. But yeah, it's kind of just like, they're going to make it work, guys. It's just difficult. That's just what I'm seeing. I'm getting difficulty, right? So you see, like, the same things have been following throughout the readings. It isn't just different messages every reading and shit, right? It's always the same thing, talking about like this betrayal, this cheating and shit, and we're getting it again. So the energies are definitely here for us, for me, obviously. Now let me ask, like, it was showing that like Rihanna, you know, she's in her high priestess energy, she's in her power. But spiritually, really, what can we see? Is this woman truly in her power? Has she lost her spark? What is going on? And this deck will tell us for sure. What's going on with Rihanna's energy? Okay, there's restrictions. We have to be real. There's restrictions with the devil. You know, it's all great, you know, when a woman has her confidence. It's telling me she might have her everyday confidence where she's like, oh, I don't care to be like ultra sexy. I don't care to be the image of something. But at the same time, she's a person. And people have feelings, right? She's the Queen of Cups. She has feelings. She has emotions. So, I mean, that's relevant. Like, let's be realistic, right? If one person say that you're ugly, it's like, okay, cool. If another person say that you're ugly, it's like, fuck you. And if 1,000 people are saying you're ugly, then it's like, ooh, something might be wrong. If there's hundreds of thousands, potentially millions, saying that something's wrong with you, you don't think that you're going to think, something might be wrong here. What's going on? So, I mean, yeah. This flew in the present slot and flew in the future slot, or slide to the future slot. Intuition is telling me that she's operating on intuition as far as what's right for her. I'm not saying her intuition is wrong. I'm not trying to say her intuition is right. This is the sort of thing where people do what they do to survive. You know, she might have a lot of money, blah, 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 whatever. But at the end of the day, she cared about this man. She loved that man. She loves her family. And she's guided to just follow her intuition. She feels like that's going to carry her from the present to the future. What else can we see? Okay, we're water, goddess of earth. I mean, I don't know, it's just telling me she's trying to do the best that she can. This 3 of Wands, she's trying to make plans, but it's like she can't, I don't want to say cycle, because I hate talking about like cycles and bullshit. It's just saying that she really cares about this man and she really wants to stay. She doesn't want to transition to a new situation. It just is what it is, the 3 of Wands. At the same time, it's like, I don't know, she needs to understand that spell work isn't everything. We gotta be real, right? You know, like how I'll be having readings on, what is that lady's name? Selena Gomez. I've been having readings on Selena Gomez for years, and all the many spell work cards that would come out for her and all of that non-stop. Even when I came back from like my 2-year break from YouTube and shit, it was like non-stop bullshit with spell work, even coming back. So it's like, this Rihanna, she's relying on spell work. She's trying to use it to protect herself. She's in some sort of spell work. I don't know what it is. It's just saying protection, love spells, things like that. Like that builds up her aura, her confidence for herself. That's part of it. And it's telling me since she got older, that's something that she's relying on more. That's just what I'm getting. At the same time, though, in the spiritual slot, we have the goddess of earth. She really cares about abundance. You know, people just see Rihanna as like, oh, she's cool, she's relaxed. Abundance is a big deal for her. So, I mean, a lot of it is about love, about her abundance, about her money. And what's simmering here is the 4 of Pentacles. So, I mean, you know, it's about her stability. It's about her money. So have she lost sort of just like her aura and all of that? What I'm seeing here is a woman that's afraid of transitioning, like transitioning to a new cycle. That's just what I'm getting here. It's almost just like, I don't know, like she's not afraid, but in a way she is. Is she lacking confidence? I don't know if this is necessarily lacking confidence. Yeah, we got the devil as the first card, but it's telling me that's human. What do people want? Like someone to be one way their whole time? Like even me, when I do these readings, it's just like, one day I might have a ton of energy. One day I might be talking a ton of shit. One day I might be laughing and nonstop throughout the reading. One day I'm like chill. Like now, it's just like, people are people. Is there anything else we can see? Whatever come out. I ain't gonna do a whole spread. Whatever come out. Let's put this to bed. What else can we see? Is there anything else we can see? At the same time, people are just doing too much. This lady, she knows what she's doing for her. She feels like this is just a cycle that couples go through. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's wrong. This is just her. It's giving me almost like a pessimistic sort of pragmatic view of life, where she's like, okay, if my man's cheating, right? Let me just put it that way. If my man, or since my man's cheating, whatever, she's like, this just comes with the territory. So let me just wait for this cycle to close. And then, we're going to have some sort of movement. There's going to be something different that's going to switch up. This is part of her strategy. She feels like she's being wise. The Seven of Swords is the energy of strategy. So she feels like this is a strategy that's going to help her in the long run. You see the two doors here representing duality? She just feels like this is the duality of a relationship. So, yeah. It's almost like settling, but let me see now. Like, is this man like breaking her down to where she feels like this is just something that happens in a relationship, that like love kind of recedes and man kind of cheats and shit? And it's funny, I know a Pisces in my real life. She says this all the time. She says that there's no such thing as a man that don't cheat. She says that like it just is what it is. Like a man's always going to cheat no matter what. So, I think it's actually funny. Like, these Pisces, sometimes they have a funny view about like romance and life and shit. But let's see, is this man, is he breaking her down? What can we see? Interesting. I would say that she started off strong, but he's guilt. I don't know, it's like a guilt trip or something. It's like trying to have her feel guilty. Trying to have her stuck in her head. Interesting. Not just that, in a heart space slot, in a spiritual slot, we have the Tower. And it's sideways. It's showing me that things have been difficult for a long time now. That this isn't something that just started to happen. This is something that they've been dealing with for a while. From his wandering eye. And just all the bullshit. In the Star, she's been wishing that things would change. She's been wishing that, things would get better. The Star is like a prayer. She's been praying a lot. And the card is sideways. It's telling me that the prayer hasn't been heard. It's almost like, oh, can you please, like, God, can you stop having him do this? Can you stop having him do this? Or can we have this? And can we have that? And it just, it just doesn't happen. So this is sad. This is definitely sad. What's this face down card? At the same time, though, she's not trapped. It's like, if she wants to, she can leave. So I don't know why she stays, right? Because the Eight of Swords, when it's upright, it represents you being trapped. You can't leave. When it's in reverse, you see things for what it is. Like the swords can fall out of the foundation and shit because you know what it is. She's not trapped. It's telling me a lot of this is settling. And I swear to God, I'm not just saying this just to say it. This is things I literally be seeing with Pisces. It's the craziest shit. Even like Pisces men. For example, this Pisces dude I know, he made a shit ton of money, like real big money. Like, I guess the first time ever in his life. Like, he would always say that, like, oh, I made my first $1 million. And I think he was like, I'm only 32. So it was like a big deal. Or no, he was 33. He was like, oh, I'm only 33 and like I made my first $1 million, blah, blah, blah. And this girl that he was seeing, he ended up telling her, what did he tell her? It was something crazy. He was like, like he started to act funny. He started to switch up with the girl and he was distant. He's a white guy and she's a black lady. And he started to be rude with her and like switch up. He wasn't so affectionate, and she would tell me things like, because I know both of them. She would tell me things like, like he's not chill, like what's happening with him, blah blah blah. I ain't gonna get into it too deep, but he ended up telling her, because she didn't even say like she was gonna leave. She was just saying that she loved him, and this is why I always say to women like, don't be pathetic, because like when you're pathetic and shit, like the men they're not gonna treat you good. Like, like when you, I mean, I know it's kind of fucked up because the truth is that you should be able to spill your heart out to your partner and shit. But, they weren't married and shit, and they were only like seeing each other for like 2-3 years. But she was just like, oh, like, I really care about you. Like, you've been in my life for a while. Like, basically, I love you, blah, blah, blah. And he was just like, there's other fish in the sea. He was just like, if it's not working, it's just not working. And then it was funny because I ended up talking to the Pisces woman, a whole separate woman, about the whole situation, like friends, people talking shit. And I was just like, yeah, can you believe like that guy said that? Isn't that fucked up? And she was just like, oh, he's right, that there are other fish in the sea. Like, what do that woman expect? Like, they're not married. He doesn't owe her anything. He's like keeping it real. Like, what does she want? So, I mean, Pisces, they can have like this ruthless side where they kind of almost accept the negative dualities of life in a way. So I say that for what it's worth, because I say all that to say, because it's just like, she doesn't have to stay. She just accepts this. She accepts this bullshit. What can I see with that? Yeah, he's cold. Didn't I tell you? He has an issue. He's like, this guy, I don't know. It's saying that everything is practical. It's not no love. Like, even early on in this reading, it was showing that like it's just the practical sides of life. Like, obviously these people are regular people, so like, excuse me. Obviously these people, they're not like regular people, so they don't go get groceries and shit like that. It's just telling me in their world whatever's practical for them, right? So if it's like, oh, does the maid have the fridge full of food? Okay, cool. Like, is my schedule like closed this day? Okay, cool. Is it open this day? Okay, I can hang out with you this day. It's like giving me a very cold, practical energy. I don't know, it's telling me something, this guy has some sort of insecurity and shit like that. But let me just say, like, it's a lot of judgment here. This is really karmic. It's a lot of judgment. That's why people are judging her too. Judgment isn't just a karmic energy. It also represents people's opinions, judgment. It's telling me that it's a lot of judgment on her, that people are talking. What is this? How is he breaking her down? It's like, okay, how is he breaking her down to have her feel guilty? What is that about? He tries to use the work situation against her. This is very toxic, because it's telling me, like, let's say if she has to be away, right? Because she does the whole Fenty Beauty thing, and she works with Bernard Arnault. So let's just say if she has to be in France, if she has to make appearances and whatever's in her contract, right? I don't know all that. He uses that against her. He's like, oh, you're never home. Oh, I have to do shit with the kids. It's giving me a very toxic energy. And I've seen this in real life too, with a whole separate couple, like real life people, not YouTube tarot related, where it's kind of just like the woman would work and the man, he was just a security guard. And then it's just like the woman had real shit going on in her life. She had like real business. Let me just put it that way. And he would use that against her. Like, it would be stupid. Like, let's just say if his family was having some sort of event on like Friday or something, he would be like, oh, like, like, oh, you shouldn't be going to work that day. Like, you work so much, like, focus on like what's happening with my family, blah, blah, blah. And using that against her. I'm getting that same sort of energy. It's like he's cold because she has shit going on. Meanwhile, he feels like he's the emperor, but it's telling me it's I don't know. It's saying that there's hypocrisy here. Because it's like when he does it, it's okay. The emperor could be rigid. It's saying when he does it, it's okay. And the funny thing is that this woman, she's doing big shit. Like, she has big shit going on. And it's telling me that she accommodates him. So I don't know why he's an asshole. Can we get further insight? Didn't I tell you that he's the one making a big deal out of it? It's kind of just like this Six of Swords. When the Six of Swords pop up, it represents like there's a problem. Because it represents you trying to leave a bad situation behind to enter into a good situation. You see, I'm not talking out my ass here. It's saying that like, he's just like, oh, like, you're just not home. Like, this is toxic. This isn't good. Like, you know, we need to have a better dynamic, a better situation. But the truth is that his heart, his passion is not there for it anyway. So it's like, why is he like bullshitting her? That's why he has her in her head. Like, she feels guilty. She's like, okay, well, what can I do? This is crazy, guys. This is so crazy. This is so fucking crazy. Because it's like, I don't know. It's just, I'm feeling the energy, and this is sad to me because I didn't know like it was this toxic. I knew it was like, you know, when you hear cheating, it's like cheating now. Like, even I've been, I guess, desensitized from hearing about cheating now. You be seeing it so much and shit. Like, it be happening so much in life and shit. So it's kind of just like, now I'm desensitized to that bullshit, hearing about it. But when I hear about like the toxic bullshit like this is deep because I've seen this with people I know. Like, this shit is really deep. Like, it's given, I know multiple people that have weird shit like this, where it's like the man makes things difficult for the woman because she's trying to do shit. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's fucked up. Like, and like I said, she doesn't have to stay. So I don't know why she's like, I guess it's for the love of her family. That came up earlier, that she really loves them. I mean, is there anything else this day? Is there anything else we can see with this? This is sad. Death. This situation, they just need to, she needs to stop. She needs to just let it go. This guy, you know, this is giving Scorpio energy, the death vibes, right? I'm not just trying to be negative about particular signs in life. Let's just be real, guys, because I know that people, they've been so programmed with these celebrity readings and even like the health and wellness shit, where it's kind of just like people just want to see the positivity in the cards. So people that bullshit when they're doing this would say, oh, it's a death and rebirth. You know, it's he's going to change his ways, blah, blah, blah. Or it's just a death and rebirth that has to happen, blah, blah. Okay, all that's bullshit. The truth is that sometimes like people operate more from the dark angle of the sides. People aren't always acting out the positive traits of their signs, right? Think about it in your life, in your everyday life. When you see people like in your work environment, blah, 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 are they always acting in like their positive, like in a positive role, in a positive nature? No, like people are usually being negative and shit, right? That's why it's so much negative dynamics. And that's why I'm getting here, because I'm going to break down, this is why it's negative, like the things that like Scorpios would do. It's a vibe of like wanting to inspect you, wanting to know your foundation, to use it against you. When people just accept you, they don't got time to really do all that. I've noticed that, even like in my life. Like when people really love you and they fuck with you, they fuck with you. They're not really trying to like open you up like a book. Like, what makes you tick? What's this? What's that? Usually when people are trying to delve so deeply into you, it's because it's something toxic going on. Like they either want to use it against you, or it's because they have some sort of inadequacy, or they're uncomfortable, so they want to break you down to see what's going on in your foundation. That's why people want to know like what's going on in someone's life. Like, you know, do someone have money? Do someone have this? Do someone have... It's because it's coming from a weird sort of negative projection shit that Scorpios tend to do. This is why this man has a sinister look, looking basically in the inside of this guy's body. because it's negativity. So I'm getting a vibe of like, this guy knows her weaknesses. He knows what matters to her. He knows what makes her tick. He knows what to say, and he just exploits that. So, I mean, yeah, it just is what it is. Then we have the Seven of Cups here. The Seven of Cups can represent illusions. There's a lot of illusions going on in the home. There's a lot of illusions. And it's just like, I don't know, it's telling me he just doesn't have love for her. That's just what I'm seeing. Like, it's weird. It's really weird. It's saying that, you know, it's funny because usually the Queen of Swords is supposed to be a strong woman, right? This card is like showing exactly what's going on in her situation. Behind the scenes, it's like she's a clown. Yeah, is she smart? Yes. Is she beautiful? Yes. Does she have a lot going for herself? Yes. But apparently this guy is her Achilles heel type shit, right? This guy is like basically her downfall. Is just what I'm seeing. It's making her foolish. She can't relax. She doesn't have peace. Then it's just like, the energy's telling me it's true. Then it's like all these people almost protesting with their opinions and shit. Pulling up old videos where he's saying shit like, oh, he basically wants to be the bitch in the relationship. Take care of him. Meanwhile, it's kind of like low-key. He wants all the attention on him. He wants to keep her stuck in the house. This could be why she's always pregnant. Because if you look at him, he's facing like the cameras and shit. It's like, what, lights action type of shit where it's about him. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, it's like, what is she, barefoot and pregnant, and rushing here and there, trying to take care of the kids, stressed out and shit, not in her vibe, not in her energy. So yeah, are people negative when people are saying things like, oh, like what happened to her, she lost her aura? Maybe people feel things intuitively. And what people are feeling intuitively is that this woman, something's not right. And it's true. It's something toxic going on in this relationship. It's saying there's a lot of worries. It's a lot of worries. She has to worry about her business. She has to worry about how the economy is going because of her business. Then she has to worry about what is her, he's not even her husband. I was going to say her husband. Her boyfriend's doing. It's stressful. It's stressful. She's dealing with a lot of stress, a lot of burden, and then it's not worth it in the long run. It's not. This whole shit that she has going on with him, it's not worth it. When we talk about like relationships, you don't want no page, because what's the page? The page is either like a new project, like a Page of Pentacles, a new project, but if we're going to be real, it means the shit's not worth it. This shit is not worth it. Meanwhile, it's kind of just like this man, he's getting what he wants. He's out living his best life. He has her stressed and shit. He has her going through shit while he's just chilling, mingling, being an asshole. But it's telling me someone's going to end up leaving because this is toxic. You see this shit, right? This imagery? Someone's going to end up leaving. Because this Nine of Swords energy, it's too much toxic shit in the home. It's too much toxic shit in the home. This is toxic. This is toxic. Look at this shit. The Tower. The fucking Tower. And the Devil. This is toxic. This is toxic. This is toxic. If a man is not doing you right, or man or woman, homosexual, lesbian, whatever you want to call it, whatever your relationship is, wherever your dynamic is, don't do spell work to try to keep the person you're with. Just leave. Just leave. She keeps trying to make this work. I'm going to close it here. She keeps trying to make this work. But the foundation's off. That's why it's going to be a tower. She's the one making it work. Remember how I started off this reading saying that she's the one trying to make it work, and then we're closing this reading showing what the outcome is going to be. She's trying to make this work, and the only thing that's going to end up happening is a tower and the devil moment. It's saying that this is bringing spirits into the home. I don't even want to be so metaphysical, guys, but energy is real. Energy is real. When people are coming home from having sex with other people, and even if they're not married, even if it's a relationship like that, shit, that matters. That matters. It's telling me it matters. It's a lot of shit going on. She's opening doors too, because when you're trying to do love spells, that open you up to shit too. Because it's almost like, what, you're trying to take away someone's free will. I know people don't like when I say shit like this because they be on Etsy and shit buying love spell oils and watching their favorite fucking readers and shit on YouTube sell them love spell oils and shit. And it's kind of just like, okay, so what, like, you want to take someone's free will away? So what do you think that's going to do to you spiritually? You don't think that's going to make you prone to shit? I mean, I say that for what it's worth. By the way, sorry for all the loud noise outside. These motherfuckers be walking all heavy and shit. It's just outrageous. But yeah, I don't know. It's tough. It's tough. But I'm gonna leave it here. This is fascinating. But yeah.